Hey awesome friends, I am Awesome Danny. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about another collab. Yeah, another one. Man, there's so many. Which one could it be? Which one do you think? Didn't you see the thumbnail? Didn't you see the title of the video? Do you just click on random videos and not even look where you're clicking on? Why am I asking so many questions? We're going to look at the Dunu X Gizaudio DaVinci. Kind of weird. I just noticed there's no Gizaudio on the front. It's right here on the side. See? Dunu X Gizaudio. Oh, look, they're so cute together. This is a third IM collab from Timmy from Gizaudio. It doesn't feel like a lot, but it feels like, I guess this one came quicker than expected. That's what she said. So quick disclaimer, this was provided by HiFiGo for review. It's on tour. I don't get to keep it. I just get to use it and then send it on to the next person so they can clean off my earwax. All right, so price is 299 bucks, 300 bucks. That's a lot of money. The most expensive collab from Timmy yet. Unboxing is pretty simple, almost boring, really, because just open the box. IMs are sitting there, which are pretty. You know, it's a nice presentation on the IMs, but then under the IMs, it's just like the case and everything's in the case. Maybe below average at price point. I'd like to see a little bit more, you know, excitement. Accessories are very good on this set. Dunu does accessories very well. Best in game, best in slot, meta, top tier, whatever you want to call it. Dunu is great. You get 3 sets of ear tips. First set's like some weird generic set that probably could have been skipped. Like they threw it in there, cool. But we get 2 other really cool sets, you know, good sets. We get a set of the Dunu candy tips, and we get a set of the Dunu SNS tips, which stands for stage and sound, just in case you didn't know that. Both of those ear tips are amazing. They're like 15 bucks each set, so it's like 30 bucks and ear tips thrown in here. Feels like it adds a good amount of value. And then we also have a very nice cable, great cable. This cable, it matches the set, but it feels really good quality. It also has modular plugs, and it has the new Q connector from Dunu that they put on a couple cables. Basically, it's a modular plug for the cable, so you can take off the termination, which you get 3.5 and 4.4. But there's also a little screw-on cap. That way they stay secure, because you know, a lot of modular cables just have push-on plugs, and then if they get loose, they just fall off, and then you're out of plug. It's like, plug on. What are you gonna do? Buy another plug? That's not as easy as it sounds. I have a Hakuge cable with modular plugs. I had to get a replacement plug for 3.5. It took forever to find one, and I had to get it off AliExpress. It took forever for me to get it because, you know, China to the US, kind of far. But also, like, I messaged them, I'm like, hey, is this the appropriate plug? And they never answered. They just ignored me. I messaged them more than once. I'm like, hey, I'm looking for this plug for this cable, can you help me? Then I kept looking, and I was like, hey, is this it? It looks similar. They didn't respond. Turned out it wasn't that one, because I found another one that was more like it. And I was like, hey, is it this one? This one looks more similar. No answer. Then I ordered it, which is funny because then like a month later after I got it, I got a message from them and they're like, how can we help you find that plug? Anyways, moving on, rant over. Great cable. We also get a little 6.35 millimeter adapter in case you have one of those really big holes and you need a big plug to put in your big hole. We got you covered. Nice little cleaning tool for you to, like, if you need to clean your nails, you can like brush under the nails, get all like any debris out, and then pick your nose with the other side, I guess. And then we get the amazing Dunu case. This case is great. It's similar to cases that we've seen before from Dunu, except this one's a little bit bigger and it opens all the way. The other ones have like a little strap to keep it from opening completely, but this one opens all the way. It just rolls like that. It can go further. Now for the IM itself. Beautiful IM, gorgeous faceplate, and it is one of those RNG gotcha whatever faceplates. Yours might look completely different than somebody else's. Shell overall is quite big. It's actually pretty big. Nozzle is also big. It is about 6.7 millimeters at its thickest point. It is a big boy. For context, I believe that's as big or almost as big as the Truthier Zero nozzle. Fit overall was okay for me. It wasn't the most comfortable, but it was fine. It was copable, it was doable. I just, you know, had to bite my lip and pray when I would go in. And now, everybody's favorite segment, graph sniffing. Here's a graph. Boom, there we go. Look at that graph. You guys like that graph? Let me go over the keywords for the set while you guys look at that graph. All right, so keywords for the sound signature are soft, viscous, boomy, musical, and rich. You know, not rich like money, but rich, whatever, you guys get it. So let's go ahead and get into the actual, you know, sound impressions. And just to be upfront with you guys, I didn't really like this set. It is unique, it is different, especially compared to his other collabs. But overall, this set was just not for me. But let me tell you about my experience with it. So the bass, which is kind of the focus on this set, the presentation just makes you focus on the bass, but it was also my least favorite part about the set. Like I mentioned before, boomy. Bass is quite boomy. It feels even bigger than it already is. But the thing is, the definition on it, it's pretty soft. The outline is very soft. It has a very soft hue around it. So it's, I wouldn't say it's pillowy, because the drivers feel like they're good and they move air. They really do, but it's soft. I guess kind of pillowy, but almost like if you put a brick in the pillow. Like, so you go to smack somebody with the pillow, but there's a brick in there, because it's soft, but there is substance behind it as well. And it tends to veil a lot of other stuff, everything. It's just like boom, rumble, thump, you know, it's just in everything. As for the mids, very full and lush, smooth, you know, velvety. You got like champurrado mids. If you guys don't know what that is, Google it. Champurrado. Just imagine champurrado on like a cold winter night. Just fresh champurrado. Basically what we got here in the mids. Male vocals tend to get a little smeared or blurred and sound like too husky on some tracks, but overall they're on the rich side. Female vocals are a little bit better, more clarity on those, but they still are husky and they still are, you know, pretty thick. But the lower mids, especially on busy stuff, can tend to smear or blur together. But you still have that nice, warm lower mid resonance. Again, champurrado, look it up. Treble extends okay. On the safer side, somewhat restrained, comes off as rounded or dull a little bit. Overall text, it doesn't feel like this is a set that's trying to excel in text. It lends itself more to a musical approach and presentation. But it also feels like the drivers kind of carry a bit here because they feel like they're good, have somewhat decent separation, decent detail retrieval and definition, but the tonality and the tuning just, you know, blurs some stuff together. Timbre's pretty good on this. It actually sounds quite authentic on a lot of stuff, but overall just not my usual preferred, clean, well separated, super detailed type of set. So as for comparison, it's kind of hard because I don't have very many sets like this at around 300 bucks or even cheaper or even more expensive. I mean, but if you, for example, if you tried the Chopin, which is up here, great set for me at least. If you tried that, that was a little bit too clean, too neutral, boring for you, and you wanted just a bit more richness, smoothness, musicality. Basically what DaVinci is. It's just like, you know, like the sophisticated and cultured older brother, and then I don't know, maybe that guy's more like a nerd, you know, grass sniffer nerd, pocket protector, glasses. And this guy has like the cigar and the wine and the little, or scotch, and that, what is it, the thing that Fred from Scooby-Doo wears, the ascot. And then this is like, I guess, Hugh Hefner, right? What are we talking about? As far as my rec rating goes, for the Dunu DaVinci, for me, it's a 2. Before you even listen to the set, you're getting treated. Good build, good accessories, quality accessories, and a good amount of them. So it feels like, you know, adequate for the price. But if you can get it on sale, it'd be a little bit better. And then as for the sound, it does what it's trying to do. I feel like what it's set out to do, it's doing it. It doesn't feel like there's shortcomings. There's just trade-offs, which, I mean, I guess some people that just is the same thing. But for me, it's like shortcoming is stuff it can't do. It failed there. While trade-off is there's stuff it's trying to do, but has to give up something else for it, which that's the vibe I got. I'll go ahead and leave a link in the description for you guys if you want to go ahead and check it out. Rec rating 2, good build, good set, good accessories. Tonality not for me, might be for you, you know, depending on your preference. I can already think of a few of you guys that usually comment on my videos that would probably like this set actually. So let me know if you guys have tried it. If you guys have tried it and if you like it or not, let me know, please. That's it for tonight, guys. I am Awesome Danny. Please consider liking and subscribing, something, commenting, anything. But until next time, you stay awesome, friends. Bye.